Kí yín káàbọ̀ sí ìkànnì akọ́mọlédè àgbáyé, ìkànnì fún ojúlówó ẹ̀kọ́ èdè Yorùbá tó péye. Ohun tí a mọ̀ kọ́ lónìí náà ni òǹkà Yorùbá. A fẹ́ wo òfin àfikún àti àyọkúrò fún òǹkà Yorùbá. Ṣùgbọ́n ká tó bọ́ síbi òfin àfikún àti àyọkúrò, ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ wò láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀. Mo máa pín nọ́mbà yìí, máa pín sí méjì, òǹkà Yorùbá máa pín sí méjì. Máa pe àwọn kan ní òǹkà ìpìlẹ̀, mo máa pe àwọn kan ní òǹkà ìpìlẹ̀ basic numbers. Ìyẹn ni pé àwọn èyí tí wọn ò ní àfikún, tí wọn ò dẹ̀ ní àyọkúrò, àwọn èyí tó jẹ́ wípé a ò ṣe ìṣirò wọn, ó ti ní bá a ṣe ń pè wọ́n, ó ti ní orúkọ tí wọ́n ń jẹ́ nípìnlẹ̀. Kì í ṣe pé bóyá a fi nǹkan kan kún wọn láti débi orúkọ yẹn tàbí àyọkúrò ń bẹ rárá. Àwọn yẹn máa pè wọ́n ní nọ́mbà ìpìlẹ̀, òǹkà ìpìlẹ̀. Mo máa wò láti ibi ọ̀kan dé ẹẹ́wàá. Tá bá ti wá dórí ẹẹ́wàá yẹn, àwa tẹ̀síwájú nípa ṣíṣe àfikún wa àti àyọkúrò wa fún àwọn òǹkà yòókù. Ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ. Torí náà, 1 là ń pè ní ọ̀kan, 1 ọ̀kan, 2 èjì, 3 ẹ̀ta, 4 ẹ̀rin, 5 àrún, 6 ẹ̀fà, 7 èje, 8 ẹ̀jọ, 9 ẹ̀sán, 10 ẹ̀wá. Àwọn yẹn ni mo pè ní òǹkà ìpìlẹ̀. A sì ní àwọn òǹkà ìpìlẹ̀ míì o, àwọn bíi 300, ọ̀ọ́dúnrún nǹkan kan, ṣùgbọ́n ibẹ̀ kọ́ ni à ń lọ lónìí. A máa yọ ẹsẹ̀ lẹ́kù ní ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan náà ni. Torí náà mo pè ọ̀kan dé ẹẹ́wàá yẹn ní òǹkà ìpìlẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀síwájú. Láti orí mọ́kànlá tó fi dórí mẹ́rìnlá, àwọn yẹn ní ìṣirò, wọ́n ní ìṣirò, ṣùgbọ́n ibẹ̀ kọ́ ni à ń lọ báyìí. So 11 ni à ń pè ní ọ̀kànlá, 12 à ń pè ní èjìlá, 13 ní ẹ̀tàlá, 14 ní ẹ̀rìnlá. Ibi tá a wá ń lọ gangan, òun la dé yìí. Tá bá ti wá dórí 15, 15 to 19, a máa ṣe àyọkúrò, that is deduction. You minus from 20. Okay, you deduct from 20. From your 15 to 19, you deduct from 20. That means you must know your 20 before you can do your 15 to 19. Before you can do your 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, you must know what your 20 is called. Okay, that is for subtraction. Now, addition law apply from 21 now. From 21 to 24, you are going to add. You add to 20. Okay, from 21 to 24, you add to 20. Addition, you add to 20. Now, from 25 to your 29, you go back to deduction. Okay, you deduct from 30. Okay, you deduct from 30. From 29, excuse me, from 25 to 29, you deduct from 30. Following this rule, that tells you that from 31 to 34, you add to 30. While from 35 to 39, you deduct from 40. Okay, then from 41 to 44, you add to 40. Then from 45 to 49, you deduct from 50. Now let's apply this addition and subtraction rule as explained. A ti mọ 1 to 10 wa, a ti mọ ọ̀kan dé ẹẹ́wàá, the basic numbers, the ones I call basic, a ti mọ wọn. Okay, now from 15 now, remember from 15 to 19, you deduct from 20. So I'm going to give you your 20 now. Your 20 is Ogun. Okay, 20 is called Ogun in Yoruba language. 20 is Ogun. So if I'm going to deduct from 20 to give you 15, that tells you are going to deduct 5 from 20. 5 from 20. So you do 20 minus 5. That will give you 15, right? 20 minus 5 will give you 15. To get your 16, you have 20 minus 4. Okay? To get 17, you have 20 minus 3. To get your 18, you have 20 minus 2. For 19, you have 20 minus 1. Okay? All right. So after doing this calculation, you cannot go ahead to your number system. 20 minus 5 will give you your 15. So you want to do your 15. Now you have to start from the back. You have to start from here when you want to write it, okay? So you start from here forward. So your 5 is àrún. Remember, in your basic number, 5 àrún. So you write àrún, okay? Now, take note. Minus or less is called dín in the number system, okay? It can also mean dín in other phrases too, alright? So dín, when you are deducting, minusing, subtracting, you use dín. But when you are adding, addition, you use lé, okay? Minus dín, while plus means lé. So here, for my 15, I have 5, which is àrún. So because I'm deducting, right, I'm subtracting, so I'm going to use dín. That will give me àrún dín. Is that okay? Then my 20 is what? Ogún. Àrún dín ogún. Now listen, because I am making a new word, okay, I'm forming a new word, àrún dín ogún. Okay, I'm forming a new word at 5 less 20 from 5 less 20, or 5 from 20. I'm taking 5 away from 20. I'm forming a new word. So there is a connection I have to use, kind of preposition. Okay, so the preposition is ni. Ni, that is 5 less from 20, kind of. You understand? So that ni will now change itself following grammatical rule to letter L. Li in Yoruba alphabet. Li. So I'm now going to apply it after my dín, okay, to connect those words to form a new word. But if I write àrún dín ogún, I have not connected those words to form a single word. They are separate words. But by connecting it with that li, then I have a new word on its own. So now I'm going to have àrún dín lógún for 15. Let's apply the same thing to 16. Remember, 16, you do 20 minus 4, right? So starting from 4, you have 4 to be ẹ̀rin, right? Then your minus is dín, ẹ̀rin dín, then your lógún. Remember to put your connectivity,
Connector.
your li, otherwise you are not making a new word, writing different words, okay? Let's do the same thing for 17. For 17, you have 20 minus 3. So starting from the back, you have 3, ẹ̀ta dín, because you are minusing, then your lógún from 20. Okay, for your 18, you are going to have èjì, because you are deducting 2, right? Dín, because you are minusing, then lógún, you are deducting from 20, because when you take 2 away from 20, you will have 18. So doing 19 using the same method, you are going to have ọ̀kan, because ọ̀kan is 1 that you are minusing, then dín lógún. So that will give you your 15 to 20 to 19. So now you have àrúndínlógún for 15, ẹ̀rìndínlógún for 16, ẹ̀tàdínlógún for 17, èjìdínlógún for 18, and ọ̀kándínlógún for 19. Then your 20, of course, is ogún. Ogún. Now going by the rule, don't forget your laws. Don't forget when it's applicable. Okay, 20 is your basic word already, ogún. So from your 15 to 19, you deduct from 20. Now from 21 to 24, you had, right? I said that earlier. From 21 to 24, you had. Then from 25, you start deducting from 30 again. So let's go. So for your 21 to 24 now, you have 21, 22, 23, and 24. So you are going to be adding to 20 to get your 21. So for 21 now, you are going to have 20 plus 1. For 22, you will have 20 plus 2. For 23, you have 20 plus 3. And for 24, of course, you will have 20 plus 4. Right? So let us go on. You are also going to start from the back, like we did for the subtraction earlier. Okay, you're going to start from the back. So let's go again. So 20 plus 1 for 21. And so starting from your 1, you have 1 to be ọ̀kan, right? Ọ̀kan. Okay, then because this is plus now, you are going to be using lé. Remember that plus means lé, then less is dín. So you are using plus here because you are adding. So you are going to write lé, ọ̀kan lé, then lógún. You connect it. So you have ọ̀kan lé lógún. Doing the same thing for 22. You are adding 2 to 20. So 2 is èjì. Then you have your plus lé, then your lógún on 20. Okay, then for 23, you have ẹ̀ta, because you are adding 3 to 20. So you have ẹ̀ta lé as your addition, then lógún on your 20. That is 3 on 20. 3 plus 20. Okay. For your 24, you are adding 4. So you're starting from 4. So your 4 is ẹ̀rin. Remember your basic numbers? Okay. So your 4 is ẹ̀rin. So you write ẹ̀rin, then lé because you are adding, then lógún because you are adding to 20. Now let's go. 21 will give you ọ̀kànlélógún if you follow the rules correctly. 22 will now give you èjìlélógún. 23 will give you ẹ̀tàlélógún. While 24 will now give you ẹ̀rìnlélógún. Okay, let us continue. Remember that from 25 again to 29, you are going to be deducting from 30. So let's go. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so I have to give you what 30 is so that you'll be able to do your subtraction. Okay, so 30 is called ọgbọ̀n. Okay, 30 is called ọgbọ̀n. So if you are going to get your 25, you are going to do 30 minus 5. For your 26, you are going to do 30 minus 4. For your 27, you will have 30 minus 3. For your 28, you will have 30 minus 2. For your 29, for your 29, you have 30 minus 1. Okay, following the same rule, starting from the back. So 30 minus 5, your 5 is àrún, so you write àrún. Okay, minus is dín, so you have àrúndín. Remember your connector. Okay, then your 30 is ọgbọ̀n, so you have àrúndínlọ́gbọ̀n. That way. 26 now, starting from the back, your 4 is ẹ̀rin, so you write ẹ̀rin dín for your subtraction, then lọ́gbọ̀n. Okay, for your 27, you're going to have ẹ̀ta because you are deducting 3, then dín lọ́gbọ̀n. For your 28, èjì because you are deducting 2, then dín minus lọ́gbọ̀n from 30. Then you have 29, ọ̀kan, okay, because you are deducting 1, then dín lọ́gbọ̀n. Then your 30, of course, ọgbọ̀n. Now let's take it then. You have 25, àrúndínlọ́gbọ̀n. 26, ẹ̀rìndínlọ́gbọ̀n. 27, ẹ̀tàdínlọ́gbọ̀n. 28, èjìdínlọ́gbọ̀n. 29, ọ̀kàndínlọ́gbọ̀n. 30, ọgbọ̀n. Okay, so now from 31 to 34, you will be adding to 30. So 31 will give you 30 plus 1. 32 will give you 30 plus 2. 33, 30 plus 3. 34, 30 plus 4. Okay, now going by the same rule, you are going to have ọ̀kan, then lé lọ́gbọ̀n, right? Then for 32, you will have èjì because you are adding 2, then lé to signify your addition, then lọ́gbọ̀n on 30. The same thing for 33, so you're going to have ẹ̀tàlélọ́gbọ̀n. Okay, 34, ẹ̀rìnlélọ́gbọ̀n. Okay, ẹ̀rin because you are adding 4, lé for addition, then lọ́gbọ̀n on 30. So 31, ọ̀kànlélọ́gbọ̀n. 32, èjìlélọ́gbọ̀n. 33, ẹ̀tàlélọ́gbọ̀n. 34, ẹ̀rìnlélọ́gbọ̀n. Right, so from 35 to, of course, 39, you will now be deducting from 40. So your 40 is ogójì. Okay, ogójì is explained as ogún méjì. Remember, ogún is 20, right? So 20 in two places, ogójì. That's the definition for 40. So ogójì, 40. Okay, now 35 will give you 40 minus 5. 36 will give you 40 minus 4. 37 will give you 40 minus 3, while 38 will give you 40 minus 2, then 39, 40 minus 1. Okay, so going by the same law we've been applying, starting from 5, you are going to have àrúndínlógójì. Okay, for 35. Then for 36, you will have ẹ̀rìndínlógójì, right? Then for 37, you have ẹ̀tàdínlógójì. Then for 38, we have èjìdínlógójì. Then 39, you have ọ̀kàndínlógójì. Okay, 40 is your ogójì. All right, so the same law still apply from 41 to 44. That will give you addition. So you're going to have 40 plus 1 for 41, 40 plus 2 for 42, 40 plus 3 for 43, 40 plus 4 for 44. Okay, so adding your 1 to 40 to give you 41 now, you're going to have ọ̀kan lé, remember, lógójì. Lé because you are adding, right? So ọ̀kànlélógójì for your 41, èjìlélógójì for your 42, ẹ̀tàlélógójì for your 43, ẹ̀rìnlélógójì for your 44. Okay, so if you are following me, you should know now that from 45 to 49 you are deducting from 50. Okay, so your 50 is àádọ́ta. Okay, your 50 is àádọ́ta. Àádọ́ta is gotten from 60 less 10. How? Let me explain. Ogún mẹ́ta, remember ogún is 20, right? So ogún mẹ́ta, 20 times 3, that gives you 60. That is ọgọ́ta, 60. But now we are talking about 50. That means we have to minus 10, right? So the term for àádọ́, for minus 10 is àádọ́. Okay, the term for minus 10 is àádọ́. That's why we have àádọ́ta. Okay, 10 minus 20 times 3, then minus 10. 20 times 3, 60, minus 10, 50. That's the explanation for àádọ́ta, 50. Okay, ogún mẹ́ta, 60. Ogún mẹ́ta is 60, ọgọ́ta. Then àádọ́ is minus 10. But that is just a side explanation for this lesson. Okay, so àádọ́ta is 50. Now, going back to our calculation, to get our 45, we are going to have 50 minus 5. To get 46, we have 50 minus 4. To get 47, we have 50 minus 3. To get 48, we have 50 minus 2. Then to get 49, we have 50 minus 1. Okay, now applying the same law we've been applying from 15. Starting from 5 here, we now have àrùndínláàdọ́ta for 45, ẹ̀rìndínláàdọ́ta for 46, ẹ̀tàdínláàdọ́ta for 47, èjìdínláàdọ́ta for 48, and then ọ̀kàndínláàdọ́ta for 49, and of course your 50 àádọ́ta. So next class we'll be moving from 51 to 100. I hope you've learned something today. If you enjoyed this class, please share this video to others to let them benefit. Akọ́mọlédè àgbáyé ni orúkọ mi. See you next class. Thank you.